you see me turn up on that nose manual at the best trick. I felt like, bro, I had to get that off my chest because, like, I feel like I only have so much to offer to BMX. You feel me? As this niche thing, everybody's so good at that, like, I can like nose manual on a rail sometimes. It feels like this niche little thing, and so for me to be able to get that in front of everybody made me feel like, y'all see that? This is the reason why I do what the like. This is what I can offer. You feel me? It just had me turned because I haven't like, I don't know, I haven't felt that in a while. Almost like we were saying, you do all this shit, you just don't feel like it's appreciated. Like, I just felt like I hadn't been. It's like I work so hard for shit, bro. It don't mean I'm gonna get Reader's Choice or Rider of the Year. Like, you don't get no award for all this cool shit because other people do cool shit too that deserve that. So,
but was that also like? I mean, you're somebody who's been at a shitload of contests pretty much your whole life, and then because of COVID and shit, you basically didn't do that for a couple of years.
That I turned up like that.
Yeah, but it's like
a little bit, but not really. I just felt like I just had it within.
Right.
But just in a sense though, like, yeah, like I love contests, but doing a best trick isn't really a run. So it's cool to just spend time and do something that hard.
Right.
So like I wouldn't be able to do something that hard in front of people. So it was pretty cool to like actually get it.
Right.
You know? And that was one of them things too. It was like if I was really there and it was no crowd and it was that setup, I would have spent that much longer doing the bar out. You know, like there's shit like that. Right. It's like, yeah, I want a nose bar. And technically if I had that feel at the end, I would have. But the nose that's, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's hard enough for me to make it to the end. So I'd take that all day.
Definitely.
But if I'm really trying to sit here and get something, you know, I would have sat there and tried to fucking bar out. It would have just been like on my head like that.
One thing I always seen with you guys in terms of like top pros and everything is that when you guys are on the deck at a contest or whatever, it seems like no matter how competitive it actually is, that everybody acts super cool to each other.
Yeah,
is it actually like that, or is that just me?
No, it's like that. It's because like when we look at BMX, it's just a full passion thing. We're all just having fun, and we all respect each other, and we all know why each other's there. It's never like that, you know.
You never let the air out of somebody's tires or something?
Hell no.
Cut their brake cable?
But that shit was hurting me because I want to be more competitive, you know. And so when I was hurt, it was having me think that too. Like when I get better, I can't look forward to next season or this next year be like, I'm going to win like 4 street leagues in the X Games. I'm like, bro, I just enter X Games. So I have to wait till July and hope I feel good then and hope I'm like healthy then to like get down. Right. It's not as motivating to be like, I want to at least win one stop. I want to at least do that. Remember Dude Tour used to have a few and it's like, I don't have enough to, you know, that competitive side where I come from racing and feel like I don't have enough of that to eat on in a sense. Like, fuck, like I want to like compete. If that's my way of getting that off and to get it in, cool. But then there's not that much room for that over here for that. All right, bet. So where can I take this energy? Oh, you can go spend 3 hours on a clip. That's hella hard. What does that really get you? I just want to like, it's just not, in a sense, you want more to get it in with BMX. Because I grew up around a time where there was like free flow contests and Dude Tour this. And even before when I grew up in my time, there was even more. There was like, so many more contests and stuff. But I'm not trying to say I'm like a contest dude looking for that shit, but when you're coming back from something, especially an injury, you feel like you want to be motivated for something in particular. Like I want to come back and like, you know, get down, but there ain't nothing to really get down for.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like, I remember a time period where I thought it was annoying how many contests there were in BMX and how there was just like something going on every fucking weekend if I wanted to go to it. And then as time goes by, it becomes less and less like that. And it seems like a bad thing overall because like BMX needs to have central meeting hubs. It needs to have reasons for people to fly across the country to get together. And it's like, I was somebody who talked all kinds of shit about Interbike, but when you look at it now, it's like everybody in BMX kind of getting together all in one place and showcasing what they have going on. I mean, that sort of pushes the conversation and the community forward. And if the community is always just in their own little Instagram bubbles, it's not as good, you know? It's like there needs to be community in order for BMX to continue to even be a thing.
And that's what kind of, if you really look at it too, and you look at these industries, it's like X Games is our thing, right? We wait for that. But usually if you're in skating or snowboarding or dirt bikes, whatever, you probably have other contests that your own industry does all year, or you do some other shit. That X Games is an extra contest.
Right.
For us, it's like the one thing I'm waiting for. So it's not like I have like a bunch of shit. Like I could hit Simple Session and these little things, they just don't seem as worth it to me to do worth like the X Games is, you know? So it's like if I had more, you know, bigger contests to be hyped about, it would be cool like there was once, you know what I mean? Like you were saying, every weekend. But it kind of sucks that like we just don't have that right now for our own, you know.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. Appreciate y'all.